Hey, what is up guys? This is Brett here from brettdev.com and welcome back to the channel. Now today in this video I'm going to be taking you to one of my favourite co-working spaces in Chiang Mai. It is called Wako Bake and it is just really about a 10-minute walk away from my house. So it's a place I go to quite regularly. Normally I will take the bike because I'm lazy, but I decided I'm going to walk today because I want to talk to you guys, and also when we get there I'm going to be sharing with you some super duper top secret project that I've been working on that is probably going to help you. There used to be a very famous Muay Thai gym here. I believe it was called Lana Muay Thai, and this has been here since I moved into this neighborhood 6-7 years. Apparently had a really famous trainer. I know that because one of the guys that watches these videos actually left a comment talking about it, and now it's gone. They've knocked it down. It was cool because people would come to Chiang Mai to train Muay Thai. They'd train in that gym, and all up and down my street before COVID you would see people like running up and down, just like groups of people just constantly running around the neighborhood, right? Because they're obviously doing their run for the Muay Thai training and stuff. We may not have Muay Thai gyms anymore, but we do have some amazing temples still. Temples are absolutely everywhere in Chiang Mai or in Thailand. Let me tell you something interesting about Chiang Mai though, something unique, which I absolutely love, and I notice all the time, but I think people don't notice it. You see these? I don't know if you can see because of the sun if I move around. This is just a lamp or a light, street light, but sculpted around the top of it is a bunch of elephants. Now, Chiang in Thai actually means elephant, right? So this is kind of city of the elephants, Chiang Mai. And you'll notice that everywhere you go in Chiang Mai, you'll see elephant sculptures just like this, just built into the, you know, on the roads, on the highways. You'll see it just everywhere. It's really, really cool little thing that they do, but you know, often goes unnoticed. Now, this is the front side of the temple. You may have seen this in one of my previous videos. A couple of years ago I came down here and I filmed this, but this is a Hindu statue right here. So Buddhism, Hinduism kind of connected, and it's just, you know, really magnificent. That's just like, you know what I mean, like you just walk out your house around the corner and you've got stuff like that just in the street. It's so cool. We also have great food markets in this neighborhood as well. Fried chips, fried potatoes, fried chicken, fried fish, garlic, potatoes, onions for cooking. You've also got really cool fruits up here. These are, I don't know if these are native to Thailand or not, but they're really nice. These are called dragon fruits. Now, if you've never had a dragon fruit, it's basically like a massive kiwi. Right, if you've had a kiwi, if you live in like England or whatever and you've eaten kiwis, little small kiwis, dragon fruit is like a big, massive kiwi. Back to that super secret that I have to reveal for you a little bit later. Some of you may remember, if you watched one of my previous videos a few weeks ago, I recorded this when I was in Ireland. I actually was speaking about how when you first move to a country like Thailand, or when you're trying to become a digital nomad, when you start out on this journey, it can be really lonely, right? Because you're kind of doing it on your own. Like nobody else understands what you're doing. You probably get a lot of backlash from your friends and also from your family. I know a lot of people get backlash from their family, right? Like their family try and shut them down. They're like, stay at home, get a job, you know? You're going to ruin your life if you go to Thailand. You know, they just are unaware as well. So, you know, you get it from like every angle, and it's pretty stressful, yeah? Like, for a lot of people, it's very stressful. They feel alone and they don't know if it's going to work and all of that stuff. I spoke all about this in that previous video. When I got out here, I joined a co-working space just like the place we're going to today, and I built a really cool little network of friends, a really cool little circle around me, and that was just absolutely great because when we got here, I'm stuck in traffic now. Jesus, look at this. This is called Canal Road. You got a river running through it. Anyway, whilst I wait for this traffic to stop, what was I saying? When I got here, I built like a really good group of friends from the co-working space, and I don't know if it was just the time that I came. Chiang Mai was kind of a new thing to do. This was 2015, and there was such a buzz. Everyone was doing something different, but everyone was like wanted to hustle, right? Everyone was like, yeah man, let's go to the co-working space, let's build our businesses, let's, you know, look, they weren't a bunch of dossers, right? They were being productive, we were encouraging each other, and actually we were inspiring each other. I'm still friends with a lot of those people that I first met when I first got here. You know, half of them I still know in Chiang Mai, half of them have kind of left to do their own thing, but that was really great for me. Now, a lot of people I've met, they come out here, they don't have that. They either don't have that before they come here, or they don't have it when they get here. For whatever reason, they just find it hard to network, hard to meet other people. Like I said, maybe I just got lucky at that time and I went in the co-working space. You know, sometimes you'll meet somebody who knows somebody else, and then you form a friend circle, but other times you could like go out your way trying to meet people and still never make any friends, right? So I got really lucky there, and that was helpful, especially early on in the early days of, you know, relocating to Thailand. We were kind of all figuring things out at the same time, all helping each other. Somebody knew somebody else who could help them, you know, all of that stuff. It just made the whole process a hell of a lot easier. Now, there is a reason why I'm talking to you about this today, and I'll get to that in just a second. However, we have just rocked up at the co-working space. So like I said, this is one of my favorite co-working spaces in Chiang Mai, and yes, I have made a video on it before, but not for it was a long time ago. But as I go in, you're going to see why I like it so much. It's really, really cool. I say it's a co-working space, it's actually just a coffee shop. Party cup? Hi. Have a look at the menu. Thanks. There you go, guys. So check this out. Like I say, this is a co-working space / coffee shop. Now, as you walk in, right in the middle, you've got this beautiful pond, and you can actually go and sit down over there and do some work over there. In here, you've got private offices that you can rent. These are really cheap if you want to have a meeting. I think I'm going to hold some meetings soon, and I'm going to hold them in these probably. It's probably 150 baht an hour, about 4 or 5 quid an hour. And in this pond, you've got, look, just massive, gigantic fish, massive carp, and it's open air, so it's basically a courtyard, right? You can just sit out here and relax. Also in here, so if we walk into here, here's the actual air-conditioned space. So this has air conditioners up here, and another one up there. You can't see on the camera, but there's an air conditioner up there. And as you can see, there's nobody here. It's really quiet. I think I'm actually going to stay in here because there's nobody in here. So guys, the reason I didn't sit inside is because the music was so loud. I actually just had to ask the guys, can you turn it down, because it was like popular Western music, and I'm probably going to get a copyright strike on my video if it's playing in the background. I feel a bit bad just walking in here being like, wait, turn the music down, but it's only me and one other person, or me and 2 other people in the whole place. This is on Saturday, right? So nobody really comes here that often. It's a really, really good spot. Such a good spot to work. If you're sitting in this courtyard bit, it's a bit hot, but like I say, you've got the option to go and sit in the cool area, and you can sit in there. It's air conditioned. Tables aren't, it's not like super comfy office chairs, but you know, just come do an hour or two and you're good, you know. Now that I'm sat down and I'm actually at the laptop, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I was talking about earlier on the way over here. So like I said, when I was in Ireland, I made that video. It got me thinking, and just also when I've got back as well. I've met people since I got back, and I've met a lot of people that have come out here, they want to work out here, but they're kind of all on their own. Everybody's a little bit lost almost, right? Everybody that I'm meeting. I feel bad because I've got a lot to do, and I would like to hang out with everybody that I meet all the time, but if I did that, like, I would just literally only be hanging out with people. So I feel bad kind of leaving people on their own. People are kind of looking for a crowd, they're looking for a network, they're looking for ways to meet up with other people who are interested in the same sort of thing that they're interested in, which is, you know, working online, building an online business, and pursuing this goal of location independence. So with that in mind, what I've actually decided to do is I've gone ahead and I've set up a free online community. Now, this community I'm calling Nomad School, and you can access it via the link in the description underneath this video. The community is completely free to join, and the purpose of it is pretty much so that we can network with one another, people can meet like-minded people, people can get the same sort of help and support that I was lucky enough to have when I first got here through meeting that network of friends. I'm also hoping that people in there can help each other out. Okay, so one thing that this community is not, okay, this isn't a place for you to come and just continuously ask me questions and get almost like free coaching from me about what it is you want to do. I mean, I will be in the community, I'll be asking questions, of course, but really I want everybody to work together. So I'm hoping that we can get people together from all different backgrounds that maybe have different skill sets, different knowledge bases, that are working on different things, who can all kind of work together to help each other accomplish their goals. One thing I do want to emphasize about this is who this is for and who it isn't for. So the kind of motto of this group that I've come up with, we might change it later if we decide to change it to something different, but for now I've got, you know, we're a community of freedom-loving individuals all striving towards the goal of location independence. Now, if you feel like you are one of those people, if you love freedom, if you want to be location independent, if you're working towards it, or maybe you already are location independent, you've already achieved it and you'd like to get in and just network with others, then the group is going to be for you. That is exactly who it's for. If you don't fit that bill and you want to come in and you want to ask questions that are completely unrelated to that, then it's probably not for you, okay? So this is going to be a private, members only, invite only group, and I am going to be really strict about kind of, you know, cultivating it to around that model. Okay, this is for people who want to become location independent and, you know, just are working towards achieving it. Hopefully you'll get a lot out of it and hopefully it will help you. Like I said, my goal with it is to provide a place for people either not just necessarily in Thailand, but in Thailand, anywhere in the world. You could be at home in your home country planning a trip out here, working on a startup business. You could be in Thailand already doing it, or you could have already done it. You know, it'd be really nice to get some people in there that have already done it, that just want to give back a little bit and actually help out other people. There's so much stuff that could come of this. You know, we could arrange meetups, we could do all sorts of stuff, right? In the group, you have the ability to, you know, post messages. You have the ability to go into a classroom section. You have a leaderboard so we can see who's the most engaged. There's so much stuff going on about it. I really, really do suggest you check it out. Now, like I said, to access it, you just need to go to nomadschool.com. That's school with a K, right? Not a SCHOOL. And the link is in the description. I'm actually going to duck my head in and look inside one of these rooms. So if you take a look at this, this has got, what, 16 seats in here? And they've got a, you know, a whiteboard, a projector screen, another whiteboard. They've got another one here. Well, actually, I think this is the same one. There's just two entrances, and they've got one right here on the end, which looks like people are in it at the moment, but that one's a little bit smaller. It's only a little small place, this. It's small, it's cozy, but it's just nice, you know. It's just nice to come and chill out here with the fish. And if you want, like I say, if you want to sit over here, you can sit in the courtyard with the fish and you can hear the sound of the water. Or if you're hot, you just go and sit in there. I called this place a co-working space, which is a little bit confusing because a lot of places in Chiang Mai, there are co-working spaces in Chiang Mai where you have to pay like a monthly membership to join, and it's like 3,000, 4,000 baht, whatever amount, like $100 a month. You can go every day. But there are also tons of places, tons of places that are coffee shops that are designed like this, that are really convenient to come and work in. Some are designed even better than this. Some are designed exactly like co-working spaces, but without the monthly membership fee, right? Which is, I mean, I've been a member of co-working spaces before. They are cool, but it's really hard to justify joining a co-working space when you can go to all these other coffee shops that are dotted all over Chiang Mai and, you know, get a different, fresh experience. So what I like to do is I'll stay in one for a couple of hours, and then I'll just, when I get tired, my head's getting dizzy, I'll then just bounce to another one, and I'll just start cracking on with another one. And I actually find the motorbike ride between them kind of wakes me up, refreshes my brain, and I'm then productive again when I sit back down. That's a really good little hack if you're in Chiang Mai and you're doing the co-working thing. But a lot of these places, like I say, you come in, all you have to do is buy a coffee. We don't even have to buy a coffee. I just bought a soda. They're a little bit expensive. It's like 70 baht, like two. It's not expensive, but it's expensive for if it wasn't in a place like this. You can get a soda outside for 30 baht. In one of these places, they're 70 baht, but you get to use the space. You could come in here, buy one soda, and sit in here all day. I don't recommend you do that because you'd be a bit of a dickhead, but I mean, this place even sells food, right? So you can get really good coffee, you can get the sodas, you can get food. You spend all day in here, really. Just come here with your friends, that's what I do, and just bring your laptops and just, you know, sit on the laptops. You can do a little bit of work for an hour, come out here in the courtyard, have a chat for half an hour, order some food, have another chat, go back in. You know, you can spend a long time here, and the only thing you have to pay is for a coffee or some food, you know? So they're basically free, essentially. Whereas a co-working space, 3,000 baht over the course of a month, you're still looking at, it's about 100 baht a day, but, you know, it's can be more than the price of a cup of coffee. So, you know, there's pros and cons to both, but I really like these places. This place is called Wako Bake. I will also put a link to this place down in the description. And I'm also going to be talking about a lot of these places like in Nomad School, right? This is going to be so cool because I can get to share all of these little gems that I have that don't really justify me making a YouTube video, but I have got so much information, knowledge on Chiang Mai and working online and all this stuff, but they're all little bits of information, little gems, right? So I'm going to be sharing all of that inside of Nomad School. It's going to be a really good place for me to give you guys more information and also for you guys to network with each other and help each other out. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to leave the video at that. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you do go enjoy Nomad School. Until next time, this is Brett from BrettDev.com, and we're out. Peace.
Yeah.